Bam, we're live. My friend, I think they're talking to me. I've heard a juicy rumor. Dave coming back? Is Dave coming back? I hearted responses, and they said, ha, 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 so it's true. All right. Until Andrew Weinstein tells the real media that they can respond, you'll have to be stuck with us.
Curated the message.
Until Lord Andrew Weinstein tells the media that they can respond and how to respond, you will be stuck with us. I apologize, my beloved ones. How fun. How fun. Hey, I'm watching the Scott Panchik thing unfold, and I can't stop thinking just that basically we're never going to hear the truth because no one wants to get sued.
Yep, it's the runaround game.
No one wants to get sued. I do not like the I know how people think, and there was a morning article chalk up that came out that said no one at HQ knew. Do you have a link to that? Can you pull that up, Caleb? I can send you a link real quick too.
I got it.
That one's a I'm not saying Scott needs to sue them either. Someone's saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Matter of fact, if you want me to be completely 100% clear about that, until people take complete responsibility and accountability for their own lives, they won't live their highest self. Because you know who takes complete responsibility and accountability for everything?
Yourself.
Yeah, G-O-D. Playa. Okay, CrossFit denies knowledge of athletes' concerns over rope length at Syndicate Crown. And I know they're saying CrossFit denies it, but it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant whether they know or didn't know. It's the CrossFit semifinals. The rope's too long. Everyone who knows, anyone who's done CrossFit knows that you shouldn't have rope on the ground there if you're having, if you're concerned about rolled ankles, or maybe someone should just come out and be like, that's part of the test. That's part of the test. And there's like a moat of alligators you have to jump over to, like in the middle. Like, fuck you.
Accuracy.
Yeah.
Don't land on that part.
How about someone just be like, fuck you, Scott. You should figure that shit out and slow down. You took the risk. By the way, I don't think that. I don't think that. But I'm just saying, like, I would prefer that over just.
But it's a competition, Sevon.
Say that again.
It's a competition.
Yeah, it's a competition. And at the bottom, we have a rope that could twist your ankle, and in the middle, we have water balls full of gonorrhea that will be spraying at your genitals as you run by. Some of you aren't even made for this show. What are you doing, all of you on here? Half you should not be listening. You are not made for this show. Go somewhere and be offended.
They're finding that out quickly now. They're here to be offended. What are you talking about, Joseph?
Yeah, somebody's already offended.
If I posted a picture of a cheetah, thank you, Teddy. Thank you. Oh, shit. Hey, let me tell you something, first of all. If Caleb snubbed you, it's because he's shy. Caleb he has a little bit of shyness to him.
Also, I have an obligation to pay attention to the athletes.
Yeah. Not a lot of shyness. I mean, he's a very confident man. I don't mean to say he is a soft-spoken gentleman until need be otherwise.
Fair.
Logan Mars, thank you for the money. I'm waiting till $1,000 come in before I show you Dave Castro. Guys, I am so excited about this shirt that you can get on Vindicate. Do we have that website? Do they have it up already?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I'd like everyone to know who's on the executive team, all of the elites at CrossFit HQ. Anyone who's like, if you're a bossy person over there, I will send you one of these shirts for free. If you boss people around over there, I'll send you one for free.
Let us know. Just send us a little note. We'll get it shipped over.
Yeah. I saw something. I think I thought I saw something funny on here I want to talk about. Hiller looked like Sevon's taking a page out of your clickbait book. Chase and Bill Grundler Get With The Program podcast in the most friendly way. I wore my OG shirt today, actually, so I'll leave you guys alone.
that was a quick turn.
I was about to fucking snapola. Yeah, so those are cool shirts. I can't wait to fucking get mine. We're gonna send them out as fast as possible. Man, I wish I could tell you who thought of that. They're a fucking genius. Anyways, I was saying, anyone at CrossFit HQ who wants one of those for free, I am willing to negotiate.
But
maybe just like make you pay for shipping or something.
Yeah,
and it's hard to say who works at CrossFit HQ. Does the director of the Syndicate work for CrossFit HQ? Because it is the CrossFit semifinals, but now all of a sudden you're saying no one at CrossFit HQ knew about it. You want to distance yourself.
Separation.
How many people were
Church
at
and
the
state.
Syndicate and worked for CrossFit HQ though?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah,
Caleb, you're gonna get fired by the next week interview.
I'm gonna do a whole show on it later, but I'm gonna do a whole show on it later. I got to have Hiller on or someone on to tame me, or maybe Brian on to tame me, so I don't get like.
We just let you go. We fan the fire.
Nah, you guys are good. You guys tame me too, but
Lean in, Stefan. What do you mean by that?
I don't give a look. I don't give a.
CrossFit HQ saw that I stole their feed and ran it on my YouTube account during the week and was commentating, and they reported it. And when they reported it, I do believe, if my understanding of how things are reported, they had the choice to either have it pulled down or just monetize it, meaning they could have owned it and monetized it off my account. And they weren't selling the feed, by the way. They weren't making money off the feed. It was free on YouTube. And they instead decided to give me a copyright infringement. So this account got its first strike. And I was just thinking about all the copyrighted music I could hear while their live stream was going. I just couldn't stop thinking about it, guys. Just couldn't stop thinking about all that copyright. That Destiny's Child shit you guys play is amazing. They're cool with that?
Wonder what loophole they're going through for that one.
They're not going through shit. They're okay. So if I posted a picture of a cheetah, by the way, I really enjoyed the semifinals this weekend. I did enjoy them. And I'm really looking forward to next week. I'm going to fucking ride that. I've never been a team guy, but I'm going to ride that fucking Angelo DeChico, Luke Parker, and I don't know the two ladies' name, Train Hard. That's where the drama is for me. Are those guys going to make Rich proud? Or are they going to sleep? Or are they going to not make it and sleep in the fucking back with Fikowski?
They won't be allowed to train inside. 3 teams potentially at the games.
If I posted a picture of a fucking cheetah, no one here would be like, oh, it's clickbait. Where's the cheetah? No, I'm going to tell you how fast the cheetah runs. I'm going to tell you it's an endangered species. I'm going to tell you that I'm a baller and I bought my mom a $600,000 cheetah coat.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me it's clickbait. I posted a picture of Dave. I'm about to tell you what I know about Dave.
People think
by the way, that fucking dude's gone black on me. He's gone fucking dark.
He saw the podcast where they said you should be avoided at all costs.
Well, about a month ago, he started going dark on me. About a month, maybe even a little longer. He started going dark on me a little bit. I did reach out to him and I said, hey, dude, I mean, we all know now. Let's not fucking kid ourselves. I know everything you guys know. I'm going to show you the DMs I got, or a handful of them. But we all know that's why the show has to happen. Everyone knows that he's coming back. The rumors are fucking everywhere. They were spreading on 3 continents this weekend. I mean, everyone and their mother. Someone DM'd me and said, hey, I hear Dave is going to the MAC next week.
They don't even CrossFit.
Right? Easy, buddy. Easy. Gentle.
Whoa.
Gentle.
She's feisty this evening.
The news is spread. Everyone, the DMs are pouring in, and I straight up asked Mr. Castro in a text, and I called him, and he refuses to answer. He doesn't say anything. He's good at that. He's a man of very few words. He has no comment on this. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Thank you, Travis. And what if I told you this? What if I told you I knew absolutely nothing, but we just posted it. Ready for this? We just posted it on the Sevon Podcast Instagram as a fishing expedition.
To see?
What if that's what we done did? I'd say we caught some fish. Thank you, RJ. Sevon, we know you know nothing. I am nothing.
One time,
say that again.
No, I didn't want to take you off on a tangent, but I got in trouble one time that way for accidentally feeding the family dog a piece of a marijuana brownie.
Wait. How does that go to a fishing expedition? Tell me that, Leap.
Well, because my mom was smarter than the average bear, and she goes, "Yeah, we took the dog for a checkup at the vet, and the test results came back, and it said that they had THC in the system." And I was like, "Okay, well, I just dropped a little piece," and she's like, "You idiot! They don't test for THC." She was fishing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Anyhow, sorry to sidebar that. It just came to my mind. I thought you might get a kick out of that one.
Mr. Michael Lyons, who looks like an Icelandic version of our homegrown Brian friend, says, "I would say that 96% of people want Dave back."
The polls agree.
Goodness.
All the polls we have taken show that it is a 90% or more by the people of the CrossFit community.
Let's pull up that first one we read off, Caleb, and then we'll just go through them in any order that they're there. These, I just picked a handful of DMs that came in. A ton of stuff has come in. If you want to see what people are commenting on, or you want to join the fishing expedition, head over to the Sevon Podcast Instagram account, and don't forget to get your CEO shirt or TDCEO shirt. My friend, I've heard a juicy rumor Dave's coming back. By the way, I purposely chose the people that I didn't know or never heard of. So all these people, I have no fucking clue who they are.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Metcon 9. These are the sources we're sharing. He was pressured in the comments. Did you see him? He thought
No,
you were
but-
making it up.
What? Say it again. Who? What? No, I don't know. But I made 3 new moderators, and just fucking start crushing souls if you have to. And just fuck it. Behave like you're in my living room. I'm okay with jokes and put downs, but if you start doing dumb shit, like, okay. Next one, Mr. Beaver. Mr. Beaver. I heard a rumor. I'll add some words in here because I'm not real media. I just take the liberty to do that. I heard a rumor there is a Morning Chalk Up article being written about Dave's return to the games this year. You're the true media outlet. I listen to you so you can confirm or deny. Well, you know, this person's a retard because they think I'm the real media outlet, and I use words like retard, which proves that I'm not. But I still take it like
liberties.
Yes, even though this person isn't, they've shown themselves not to be intelligent, I still take this as a solid rumor. And you know this is true. Because I'm sure, I would guess that Andrew Weinstein told them about it a month ago, and they've been working on something ever since. Okay. Let's move on. You guys liking this? Is this fun?
Yes. Get it going.
That's great. It's good.
Look at that. That's me with my finger just scratching shit out on my on the photos on my iPhone. You like my
redacted? Yes. Yeah.
Yes, redacted. Thank you. Mr. Jordan, thank you. That will pay for 4 minutes of my son's jiu-jitsu class. Thank you. Or 1 minute of his tennis class. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that. I really do, though. If everyone had the integrity as Mr. Kerr, I could pay my mortgage this month instead of having to. Anyway, you know what I do. A source tells me CrossFit HQ is dropping big news to do with Castro on Monday. What's today?
Tuesday.
Everyone, get your so we can blow water with our and that's what
Get your fat cocks on so we can blow. Oh, no, don't think that's it.
I appreciate you trying, though. It's like, what's that show with Pat Sajak?
I have no idea.
And Vanna White. What was the show? Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
It's a Wheel of Fortune.
I like to buy a Val.
And did I send you over 4, Caleb?
Let me check.
I think I sent you over 4 and we just looked at 3. Or did we look at all 4?
No, I think there's 3 so far.
I think you might have just sent me duplicates. Let me go back and check again.
I think there's 4. I don't know if we showed all 4. I chose 4. The only criteria I used are ones that I could try to show without revealing who sent them to me, and to show you that affiliates are being told that, and that, oh, maybe that's the one that hasn't been shown. It's the
affiliates one.
Yeah, and that these all came from separate continents. These came from the European continent. These came from the great prison known as Australia, and they came from Knoxville, home of the free. Oh my God. Castro's coming back. Now she's smart. That's apostrophe S. What great people are Nicole and Adrian. That's not so good English. Every affiliate can breathe again.
Oh.
Then I'm like, who told you that? And she said, great news spreads fast. All affiliate owners were told at a... Oh, that's where it gets cut off. It's kind of weird. I'll read it to you one more time. OMG,
Darn.
Castro's back. What great people are Nicole and Adrian. Every affiliate can breathe again. Excuse me? Who told you that? Great news spreads fast. All the affiliate owners were told at a... So now we have questions.
A what? A what, Sevon?
Yeah, a what? Yeah, right. That's a good question. Is Sevon being trolled?
It's just like the Russian hoax.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Mark, thank you. I love Australia. I love koala bears, and it's home of some really cool people and nice beaches. Thank you.
Well, this leaves a lot of questions, doesn't it? Like there's many different avenues you go down. What comes
We
back as what? Like, is he just gonna clean house and take over the games again? He'll ride in like a knight in shining armor and fix all the mishaps that have been going down. Somebody asked me. I was told nothing as an affiliate owner. Just so you guys know.
How could you were say that again? You were told
You're not
nothing
real
as an
media.
affiliate
Yeah,
owner?
people in the comments were asking Matt's affiliate owner what's he's been told. Nothing. I've received nothing.
Did you hear anything? Are you at liberty to say anything, Caleb? Did you hear anything this week? You were at the Syndicate?
Not really. Basically, I've heard not much. Basically, I've kind of.
Have you heard something you can't say? Have you heard something
Sounds
you can't
like
say?
it.
No, okay.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you're really
poked
wishing
around.
you had something. You're like, oh fuck, he threw
Yeah.
me up an alley oop and I got nothing.
No,
I'm picking
I've
my
asked
nose.
around quite a few times, and nobody said anything. Everybody said that it's nothing that I've heard. But I mean, they're not affiliate owners, and they're not. I mean, I was with some CrossFit staff, but they didn't say anything either. They're also pretty tight-lipped, though.
Yes, they're very tight-lipped. I suspect that the people who are there at that event, who work for CrossFit, some of those people absolutely do not want Dave coming back. Think of there was a power vacuum there. There's still a power vacuum there, and I think that he's not a I think some bad shit's probably been done. You know what I mean? Like,
I think
you're sick for a week and you come back and your desk's all your shit in your desk fucked up in the third grade. You know what I mean? Everyone's stole your
They've all
pencils,
aired
your
out the
candy.
laundry.
Yeah, and two dudes are dating your girlfriend. Carrie, thank you. You have beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think
greatly.
the people that are like, I guess, like the running the events and stuff, I feel like they probably feel that way. But the other people that I've talked to, that like the affiliate owners in the area, they tend to go on the other side of things and they want him back.
And just to be clear, when you say the people who run the events, I bet you the semifinal directors wish Dave was back. I bet you all the people in the periphery, anyone who has to communicate with HQ probably would wish that Dave is back. The communication is very clear. It's very poignant. There's no fucking around. And those people who are running those events, that's how they fucking operate.
Yeah.
Did you see there was another job opening for a semifinal or an athlete relations person?
No, seriously?
On LinkedIn, there was another job opening for it. Let me see if I can find it.
Wow. So
Let's create a job for it.
I want to talk about this Dave thing just a little bit. So, by the way, whoever titled the show, it's fucking hilarious. I don't know if that's a nod to Craig Ritchie, because he's like, relax, everything's fine, relax. And the title, I don't know the title of the show, but it says relax, Dave's coming back. I have to guess that these, please.
No, that was me. I did that.
Oh, very nice. Good work. Very creative. Nice. Just put in my pre-order for TD CEO shirt. The competition liaison that was thrown under the bus probably wants TDC back. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone who wants to get shit done at a super high level wants him back. Anyone who wants the mojo, the brand, all that stuff wants him back. The people who are butthurt and offended by shit and like,
Even they want him back.
Well, yeah. Well, eventually they will, right? Because you know, you go woke, you go broke. What?
Yeah, and just think about all the mishaps that have happened since he's been gone, whether that's just been because there's been so much internal struggle. Look, this is from the outside perspective looking in, obviously, but since there's been so much internal struggle inside HQ, and it just seems like the ball's being dropped time and time again, and they're having really fumbled responses back to all these different videos that are coming out and these flaws that are being pointed out. Now, the athletes are becoming really vocal against some of this stuff, and like it just seems like it's really tough for HQ to get their hands wrapped around it right now. And they need somebody who's going to come in and kind of like, kick in the bar door, and like the dust moves behind him and everybody kind of looks over their shoulder and they're like, oh shit, no more screwing around anymore. If he came back into a games role position, right? Like,
how could he not?
That's the thing.
Leadership
positions available right now.
What position would you? What two positions could you put him in?
Me?
They don't currently have they have a CEO. I have to guess that it's an interim CEO, but they have a CEO. So I have to guess either they're going to put him somewhere really high in the food chain, like someone who put in the money, like anyone who invested in the company. I don't know if there's like one guy who paid 50 million.
Yeah, we still don't know who
hundreds of millions,
right?
but whoever that is, if you want the company to succeed, that person's got to be like, yo, what the fuck? You don't have the SEAL Team 6 guy in there?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What are you, fucking out of your mind?
Yeah.
Like that guy's going to live through anything. He would get through this rope scandal, the transgender scandal, the CEO fucking molested a kid scandal. Nothing can stop him. He already went overseas and fucking, you know what he did. And he came back.
I think that
like, why is he not in the fucking, so he's got to lead something. You can't,
right.
he's either going to come back and lead the, holy cow, Frank.
I knew that
honestly, I would have wished that you would have said 69.69. Just donate.
Frank, text me. You can come over for a handy after this. We'll be done in 30 minutes. $99.99 gets you a handy.
This is like we're a real show now.
You said that out loud, Souza. That's your inside thoughts.
Damn it, Frank! Look what you've done. You got me all worked up over here.
He's all flustered over there. Geez.
We just made more in one donation than Get What the Programming's made in 3 years. Swing from it, Chase.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Don't send me any dirty text either. A picture of your cock again.
Again. Dave comes back, he should come back in a leadership position that he could also affect the whole community as well. And what I mean by that is the L1 in the affiliate owners, not just the athletes in the CrossFit Games, in my opinion.
What would that position be? CEO?
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Hey.
Like, who do you want to go to battle with? Some tech exec? Or a SEAL 6 fucking.
I mean, you could put him in. You could put him in anywhere.
Right.
It seems like they got a great guy running the affiliate department in Gary Gaines. He's fucking beyond fucking creative. I hate to say it, but I took a ton of my vision from him when I was media director. A ton of my vision from Greg, like almost all of it.
Yeah, but is his
if I just be frank,
on his back too?
He could go back to work with Nicole in the training department.
Mm-hmm.
The train, you want to fucking invigorate any way you bring Dave back, it's going to invigorate the whole company. But the engine of that company is the train. Yeah, the whole community. The engine of that company, the engine of that company is the training department. And Nicole's got it under wraps. Don't get me wrong. Like, but they're still wounded. They're still wounded. If you brought them back and integrated Dave in there, I assume Nicole would be okay with it. I don't know that.
I was just thinking about the other day, the L1 staff in the department is kind of like the lifeblood for all the affiliates and the continued growth of CrossFit. Because if you don't constantly have a massive pipeline of people going through that L1 and excited to take their CrossFit education to that next level, you lose the pipeline of qualified coaches coming through the door of affiliates. Then you get in a situation like with us in California, as a few people start to move out, you look around and there's not the same people coming through the L1 and excited about getting it, excited about coaching. So if you pump that up and bring that back to life in a major way through media and other things like that we've discussed on here before, you could reinvigorate that department, reinvigorate the pipeline of new affiliate owners in coaches for the existing affiliates as well.
Dude, you just came up with a fucking brilliant idea. Did you hear it?
No, we're gonna have to play it back. I blacked out right there and forgot everything I just said.
Dude, so they just raised the L1 fees to
inflation.
whatever $1,300 or $1,100. What was it raised to?
It's an extra $150, right?
Okay,
$11.50
they should have raised it $600, but whatever, because it's been $1,000 forever. But and I did the math. I think they should have raised it $558 or something. Okay, so they raised it to $11.50. Okay, how about this? How about this to support all the affiliates out there? You raise the L1 fees to $1,300, but if you're sponsored by an affiliate, meaning they vouch for you, you get it for $1,100 or $1,000. And what that does,
Even better.
do you love that?
Yep, because it promotes it in the affiliate now. Now I'm going to people that can be good or that can utilize it. And it doesn't matter if there's somebody who you have in mind for a coach or just a member of the gym that you knew would just benefit twice as much from that detailed education that you get through the weekend at the L1. Right?
I just plucked that from your little peanut brain. That was like,
wow, that was good. Okay, well, we've just solved your problem, CrossFit. We will take the checks at any time.
3%.
It really is.
3%.
It really is a fucking brilliant idea. And fire up the media and fire up the media team.
Of course. And then of course you get the media rolling, and then that same kind of effect happens throughout the affiliates with the media. People are sharing that content. You're getting the stories. I remember you said when you were like, yeah, I was there and we didn't really know what to do. It was just kind of like whatever. And you just went right back to your roots. You started showing back up at the L1s, finding some of the more heavier set people there and going right to them and being like, what are you doing here? And learning those stories and then showing the movements of the L1. Like, we need so much more of that content coming out and being able to be distributed by the affiliates and from the company.
Why do you think as an affiliate, why do you think you need more of that? Because is that your affiliate hat?
Yes, this is my affiliate hat. And the reason for it is because we really need to invest into the methodology. I mean, not only because it's the heartthrob of CrossFit where it started from, but the reason for it is because now it could combat against some of this craziness that they're claiming is going on outside the walls of the affiliate as well. Right?
Like what? Like what do you mean? What craziness?
Like the pandemic and this new monkeypox and all this type of stuff. If you start to have the self-confidence in what your body could do because you're putting out the gym and you're safeguarding and building a hedge against sickness by eating correctly and getting processed foods out of your life and everything else and surrounding yourself with a community of like-minded people, you're not going to be really tuned into that BS. So not only do you have that as a combating piece against what's happening, but on top of that, now you've been able to reinvigorate the CrossFit community in a different way, something outside of sport, a true definition and separation.
I'm so sorry. You misunderstood me. Thanks, Austin, for the question. You're saying, Sevon, we're both made of money like that, but my affiliate will pay for my cert, but not a lot of people have that luxury. I'm not saying that the affiliate pay for the cert at all.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you attend an affiliate, basically, if you attend an affiliate, that affiliate can give you some sort of code or number or voucher that says, hey, I vouch for this guy, and you get $200 off. Raise the price even more, but let people know if they go through an affiliate, they get a discount. What you're doing is you're screaming to the affiliate. I mean, they have that fucking discount page. Maybe they already have this.
Maybe. I hope
they have that. What's that page that you get access to where you get discounts from like shit?
The gift shop? No, I don't know.
There's some page as an affiliate, like there's some program where you can,
or something like that.
Yes. Maybe it's in there.
I use it so much as an affiliate owner. I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is no, not that the affiliates pay for it at all. I'm not suggesting that at all. What I'm suggesting is that if you go to an affiliate and you get the owner to vouch for you, you get a discount. And basically, and that kills two birds with one stone. It pushes people into affiliates, but it also gives us more L1 trainers, because I think that what I'm hearing from a lot of affiliates, probably a dozen in the last year, is that they're having trouble finding trainers. Sevon, do you talk to Nicole often? What do you? No, I don't. I have not talked to Nicole. When the day I got fired, I think she probably sent me a very nice text.
That's cool,
like, hey, I'm really sorry. Fuck you.
Like when Rich went over and hugged that sixth place team.
I'm really sorry. Lose my fucking number. No,
never talk to you again.
She sent me something nice. I don't know what she said, but it was very nice. I had I don't even know how to describe my relationship with her. We were all family there, so I would say she was like a sister. Nothing was perfect, but I think that there was a lot of mutual respect. We both fucking grinded. I got nothing. I have only the best shit to say about her. She's an 11 in a world full of fucking twos. And I don't know what she thinks, but I do know that she takes her shit very seriously. Like that. Yeah, that would be that was the hardest thing working with Nicole. She takes everything so fucking seriously. And as you guys see, I work hard, but I think a lot of things are funny. Nicole's a perfectionist. So that's what I got. But no, I have not talked to her. But she wants whatever's best for the company. I know she knows Dave's an amazing leader. I know she knows that. Okay. So we don't know. We get 2 free spots for hosting L1s and give them to our members. You're a good dude.
That's cool.
You're a good dude.
How come my gym's never hosted an L1? It checks all the boxes. I even tried to like apply and like.
You have enough bathrooms, Souza?
Yeah, I got bathroom for days.
I remember that being a stipulation when I read over what was necessary for it, and I thought it was so ridiculous.
You know, maybe
Hey,
you're right.
if you
porta potties.
if you do one, I'd like to podcast live from there while you're doing the L1. Justin, hi. You can't call in. This isn't a live call-in show.
Who's this?
It says it on YouTube. It's a live call-in show.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, welcome to the show, Justin. How can I help you?
Just want to say a few things. I'm late. I just jumped on and watching live. But a lot of the things you guys are talking about, I'm an affiliate owner in Salt Lake City, Utah. I think you know that. So Salty Hive CrossFit's my affiliate.
I had an ex-girlfriend who had that nickname, but go on.
Yeah, there's something about you and thinking that's sexual. I think that's your own thing. But it's Salty. It's a beehive. We're at the Beehive State. But anyway, I want to address a couple things from an affiliate owner's perspective, and I know that you are too, Souza, but I couldn't agree more that they should use the affiliates to push people into the L1, L2 courses. And I love the idea of that being some type of discount code or relationship, or like acknowledging that Salty Hive has had 10 L1 trainers in the last couple of years, or whatever that is. There seems to be a major disconnect between the affiliates helping headquarters and headquarters helping affiliates. And that's how I feel. One huge example of this, and it baffles me. And I'm just a little guy in a big pond, but I messaged Adrian Bosman and Justin Berg on Instagram. That's just the only way I could get to them during the open. And I just said, I think it's baffling to me that they're going to ask me to pay $20 to sign up for the open. I gladly did. I gladly gave them my $20. But there was 109 people from Salty Hive CrossFit that signed up for their open because of me and my affiliate and my coaches. And it's like, it just baffles me that they're asking their affiliate owners to pay that $20 fee. Like, that's the smallest little thing they could do to be like, you know what, we appreciate everything you do, pushing the methodology, getting 109 people to sign up from your affiliate. Don't worry about giving us that $20.
What if
what would you call that? What would you call that, Justin? Etiquette, or what do you call that?
I think I call it disrespect.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I do 1 sec? Just interject one thought into there real quick, just for a little thought.
Please.
So what if your $20 in the support of your community all doing the open, the 109 people, and you know the money that involved could increase the whole entire pie of the CrossFit community by 2 or 3 percentage points every single year the community bought in on it. So therefore, kind of creating a larger pool of people that could be interested in the affiliates overall, which then gives you long-term new leads over a long period of time.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think,
you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is that not what my $3,000 a year is going to, though?
Well, I view that as the licensing right. So then that way, when somebody types in CrossFit near me or gym near me, that you could put the CrossFit and attach it to your website, which more people search for than, you know, Matt Souza's gym near me. So there is still some brand value attached. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. But I see the $3,000 a year in paying homage to the methodology, because whether I call my gym Justin's CrossFit, Salty Hive CrossFit, or Joe's gym, I'm gonna do constantly varied functional movements performed with intensity. I'm gonna preach, eat meat and vegetables, sunken seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar. Like that, I believe in it. Yeah. And I'm still paying that because of Glassman. right? And I could be wrong and all that stuff. The other thing, and
Did you
sorry,
just
I've
say
got a
you're
couple
still
points.
paying that because of Glassman?
Because of his methodology? Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like,
know
that's
what?
how-
That's so interesting.
That's good.
There's a whole show on that. Basically, what you're saying is you're paying the money. There's two bags out there. There's a Louis Vuitton bag, and there's a bag out there that doesn't say Louis Vuitton. They're exact same bag. And because out of some sort of respect for that brand, you're going to pay for the more expensive bag. It's interesting. There's something weird. There's something cool going on there. I mean, I think it shows you have integrity. I don't know if it's required. I wouldn't think less of you if you de-affiliated, but in the day I would have, maybe 5 years ago I would have, but man, it shows some integrity on your part. Like, yo, like fuck, like he made this and yeah, it's interesting. I wonder how many people will still be like that as Greg gets further and further away from the company.
Yeah, that is an interesting question.
I mean, there's going to become a point in our life where no one even knows his name. It's like 10 or 15 years away.
That won't last in my gym. I drop his name at least once a week in a brief.
Awesome.
You're a good dude.
But
yeah.
And again, I could be wrong. I could be unfucked with all that. Like, what? You're paying $3,000 a year to somebody that doesn't own the company anymore, Justin. Like, I realize that there's some disconnect, but one of my least favorite things in the fitness, and I guess you could call it CrossFit space, is the gym that's doing CrossFit and is not affiliated. It like leaves the worst taste in my mouth. It's like, dude, you're drinking the Kool-Aid, selling the Kool-Aid, preaching the Kool-Aid, and you can't just pay like homage, respect to like who came up with the Kool-Aid recipe. Like who do you? If you're doing something different, and then that's fine, but you're doing CrossFit, and so that maybe that's part of the reason I'm continuing to be an affiliate, is because I've really struggled with the gyms that are rocking the CrossFit mojo, but think that they're cooler than CrossFit. Anyway, the other thing, and
Nico, sorry, really quick to interrupt. Nico Nunez wants to know, where is Dave?
He'll be on in 5.
Yeah, he'll be on in 5. He'll be on in 5 minutes as soon as he's done with your mom. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Justin.
Savon, this is kind of a clarification. You made a comment that they're looking for L1 trainers. Are you referring to that they're looking for people to be on the seminar staff?
No, what I'm saying is that affiliate owners have told me that it's become very difficult to find people to work at their gyms.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So when someone like there's become a premium on that. So sorry for the and thank you for the clarification.
No, you're good. I've got more coaches than I have classes available for those coaches. Like I got members lined up that want to take their L1, that want to coach. I've got members that are L1, and I just don't have like the time I don't have the resources to pay. I want to coach too.
What do you think?
The coaches at the affiliate.
What do you think about charging? What do you think about charging $1,500 for the L1? But if an affiliate owner vouches for you, they can give you a coupon and you get it for like $1,100. And that,
yeah, and
I fucking love that idea.
Yeah, I agree. I think 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 L1s at my gym, and I would argue that all of them have done the L1 with at least some, if not all, motivation after talking to me about it. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm selling that certification course for headquarters. So yeah, I mean, if there just be something like, hey, for God's sake, hey, we appreciate you sending Joe Schmo to the L1. Thanks for the good work you're doing at Salty Hive. Like, hey, that's cool, right? Like whether it's monetarily or there's just some type of verbal communication between headquarters and affiliate owners that are out there like fighting a good fight.
One more thing before I let you go, I want to say Craig Howard seems to agree with you, but he wants to take it even further. Give every affiliate owner a few free open entries so we can give them to a coach or member. And basically, I think if I understood what Souza was saying is correct, is you could easily run the numbers on that in a couple of years and figure that out. Let's say you give away 10,000 free entries, and so that's what's that? $20 times 10,000 is what, $200,000, right? So then you have to figure. So then you have to figure. From there, did that $200,000 investment turn into $400 or $600 or $800 or $5 million? And I think it would be very easy to figure out. And I think good money would bet on that. That's an easy thing. Craig's right. If he's not going to do the affiliate, the open, and then all of a sudden you give every affiliate 4 free entries, then those affiliates might be like, well, fuck it, we're going to do it. I mean, what's the payoff there?
Yeah.
So, okay. Thank you,
I
Justin.
want to say one thing. One more.
No,
thing
you already said 5 things. You already said 5 things.
No, well, okay. Well, so maybe 2 more things.
Oh fuck.
I agree with what was.
Go.
You can hang
Go.
up if
You're a
you
bully.
want. Okay,
Go. Bully
you
your
know
way.
what?
Bully your way. I'm reporting you to the bully police. Go.
He won't do it.
I agree with what's said about the open, and what I literally repeated to my members that are like, "Hey, I'm not going to make quarterfinals. I have no dreams of going to the games. Why would I sign up for the open?" My response quickly was, because your $20 allows more people like you to find more places like this, pointing to the gym. So that's why I paid it. That's why I got 109 people to pay it, because I think that $20 goes to headquarters and allows more people that need to find CrossFit affiliates to find CrossFit affiliates. Peace and love. I'll hang up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jody, I think I made you, and Justin, thank you, by the way. You're a good sport. Jody, I think I made you a moderator, just so you know. Chris G, not to be confused with Souza.
Sean G.
Thank you. The search for a CF gym topic is outdated. I'm part of a gym that is not affiliated anymore, and we get more hits on Google than gyms in the area with CrossFit in their name. It's all about C. I don't know what C means, but does it mean SEO? Okay.
SEO.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I want to see Judy and or Jody and Bruce try to like have a moderator war, like have a contest who can kick more people off the show.
No, don't start kicking people off the show.
You're all bots. Get out of here.
You're real tight around here.
Someone said we should check out Carl Kasperbauer's Instagram. I saw that. I think it was from Travis Bellinghausen. Giannis, that's the second comment you've made about the L1. Who the fuck is doing an L1 but isn't already an affiliate, though? Your other comment was it's too expensive to do an L1 unless you want to be a coach. I want to tell you something. If I didn't know about CrossFit and I had never taken the L1, I could totally see why you're saying that. But I would say the vast majority of people who take the CrossFit level 1, it ends up becoming the greatest 2 days of their education in the history of their fucking life, whether they're 15 years old or 75 years old. You will find kinesiology fucking majors to the fucking end of the fucking earth who said they learned more in those 2 days, more that was applicable, more that was useful, more better than everything that they learned in the 4 years at kinesiology school.
I'm one of them.
So maybe you're right. Maybe thank you, Caleb. Maybe from far away you say that you're like, holy cow, how can something cost $1,000? Dude, it's life. The shit you learn in there, you take with you. I mean, it saved my whole fucking family. My mom, my sister, my wife, we all do it. My mom's one of the best CrossFitters I know, and she's 7,300 years old. Oh my goodness. Greg Mountain, I just renewed out of respect for Greg. What Greg created, I owe my whole career from. Yeah, there's something like that going on.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh? I wonder if there was like a.
But it's also this podcast. I mean, this is where the Gregistas live. Oh my goodness, guys, we have a podcast with this guy. So we choose one of the guys for California Hormones. You know what's gonna be crazy about this show? For the next year, we're gonna follow a handful of people who are gonna get onto TRT, and this guy that we have coming on Monday, his name's Paul. And his life is crazy. Like he's done it all, like gangster shit. It's gonna be a crazy show.
I'm excited.
He's a businessman, entrepreneur, and former hustler of the highest level. LA rap star shit. And at 38 years old, I think he was 38. He got COVID and he spent 82 days in a coma in the hospital. When I met him, he had a fucking hole in his throat and a hole in his tummy. His tummy. And
he still does. Does he still have those holes?
Were you there when were you there?
No,
I keep asking. Sorry.
Yeah, you were telling me about him, and I'm like, what?
I think he might be a brown belt. He's some high level belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and he goes brown belt, and he goes to some crazy jiu-jitsu school there that like all the dudes are like, oh, like it's a real brown belt.
Yeah.
And he went and got tested, and he was telling me his numbers today, and that shit is pretty damn low. And I think he's getting the pellets or something that we talked about.
Yeah, that they insert inside and it does like a time release over a period of time.
Yes, and then from there, I'm just watching all the money pour in. I can't even think straight.
I know, me either. I'm too distracted. the comments have been like going so quick that I've like constantly just caught myself trying to like keep up with them to field any of them, but it's tough tonight.
I will do my best to not drop F-bombs in front of Annie tomorrow. That's a very good question. Thank you. Maybe you can come on the show and remind me to keep my language. But it is going to be a fascinating show. I'm super excited to talk to her. Wireless caller, how are you?
We'll be good.
What's up, guys? It's Plumber.
Oh, Will. Dude.
Dude is checking.
What did you think of the semifinals?
Huh?
What did you think of the semifinals?
This past weekend?
Yes.
Last
year.
Yeah. I loved them. It was fun to watch. I don't know. I didn't watch all the events. I'd watch the recaps and listen to you guys to get the storylines behind it. But it was cool seeing some of the newcomers and new faces like Tudor.
Oh,
and then
Tudor Magda. I got to get him on the show. I'm courting him in his DMs. Let it be known. I'm courting him.
Yeah, we gotta get him.
And then I'm heartbroken for James Sprague.
Me too.
I'm a tall guy.
Me too.
Like 1 point.
Hey, you know what I should do, Will? I should kick fucking Taylor Self to the curb and bring James Sprague on as my. I kick the thumb to the curb. I mean, James Sprague's he's better looking than the thumb.
I'm straight, but you're gonna get more money with James Sprague on the show.
Oh, Will's
James Sprague.
He's making the big calls. James Sprague, that is great. Yeah, we should have one.
Tudor.
Dude.
Yeah, he talked good. He talked good too. He talked real good.
It was cool good. Getting to see him at Wadapalooza and stuff, and talking with him there too.
What do you want to? I'll give you. Do you have anything you want to say, or I'm gonna ask you one more question, Will, and then kick you to the curb.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the L1 and the academic value behind it, because I'm an exercise science major. So I took it last summer in Madison before the games. Took my L1 after 2 years of exercise science school. And so I had like kinesiology, physiology, some of those classes done already. So I had a pretty good base knowledge, but that 2-day course, if not, it's comparable to an exercise science degree, it's better than. Because it's more compact. It's 2 days and you could start coaching the next day, where I have to go to school for 2 more years until I'm qualified, until I have the degree. And then also I took the ACSM certified personal trainer because my school gives it to us, or like
lucky you
pay for it basically to take it. And that test compared to the L1 test, it's much more longer, but it's not quality. It's they're worried about legal stuff and what you need to talk to the doctor, and does this person need medical clearance? And
that's exactly what I say to my wife about her ex-boyfriend. It's longer, but it's not quality.
It needs
You've arrived here. But go on, sorry.
Might be a little thicker.
Yes.
And
it might be longer, but the L1 is more dense. It's more dense.
More applicable.
It's got better movement.
So I don't know if you remember did you take your L1 test, Sevon?
No, I didn't. I did not take the L1 test. I've seen it. I've seen them. Ad nauseum, but I have not actually taken the test.
Passed it to somebody before.
Like take one test along.
So there's the questions about like movement quality and basically like, is this proper form or technique or what's wrong? There were 3 questions about like movements or pictures of the movement in the test out of 150 questions. 3 where I was actually like talking about movement.
Did you get the question about the box step ups? Did you get the question about the box? Oh, okay.
No, he's talking about the
one in the ACSM.
Yeah, on the ACSM.
By the way, Will, you might be glad to know that in the CrossFit test, they've already integrated that shot of on the online test of Scott Panchik twisting his ankle. They say what could be have done to fix this situation, and there's choice A, cut the rope shorter, choice B, don't give a fuck, choice C, cart him off the stage and deny you did anything. And you get to choose. That's how they've integrated.
For sure.
Scott, because they want to learn from the situation. They want the whole community to advance from the mistakes of others.
Now, I know this is far out and off topic. Have you guys looked at the programming for the Granite Games? Some of the workouts that are coming out?
No, but I can't go that granular. But if you want to come on that show and battle it out with Brian or whoever I'm going to have on, or Mr. Howell, J.R. Howell, the silent and sexy type, that you're welcome to. I would love to have you on for that.
All right, I'll show you text. It's weird. The teams are snatching twice.
Okay. I like when I hear snatch, I giggle. Okay, bye. I think you can start the show from the beginning. I think we talked enough about Dave. I think we know something is happening. I think we know a rumor has spread. I know. I think. I think what's happened is so many fucking people know, and so many people are talking about it. And also, I live in a bit of an echo chamber. But so many people know, and so many people are talking about it. But so many people are afraid for some reason to talk about it. I would like to know two things. I would like to know why it's taking so long for it to come out. Maybe it'll never come out. Maybe it's just complete horse shit, right? Like someone was saying, maybe Dave's hired a media team and been like, okay, I need 50 people to DM Sevon and tell him that, so that he says that, and that'll shit. I'm open to it. And then two, what position is he going to take when he comes back?
Yeah, those are the questions at hand.
Yeah. So that's where we are. That's where we are. Sevon, you need to have Dusty Tuckness back on and talk about his recovery in CrossFit. Okay. Is he back? Is he back in action?
He's getting pretty close. I saw him doing some ring training a little bit ago.
Hey, could you play that reel, Caleb? That we got a real person. REEL. The Real Sevon podcast got a real person. I think this is gonna be huge.
Reeled up.
I think this is gonna be huge.
It's on your page, isn't it?
Yes. When Dave comes back, some heads will roll.
You think so, Anthony?
What? Am I tripping? TDC's coming back? I mean, we're all tripping.
Rumor has it.
We're all tripping. I was sitting. Okay, here we go. And then I'll tell you something. Go ahead. It's under the age of 7. This guy does only 2 things: works out and fucks his wife.
I don't give a fuck.
Mike McDonald. I just learned about him today. 5 kids under the age of 7. This guy does only 2 things: works out and fucks his wife.
I don't give a fuck. I
love it. It will be real. So you don't even have to watch the whole show anymore. You can just go to like fans only or Facebook or wherever and watch reels or Snapchat. And watch, you won't have to watch the whole show. I saw you roll your eyes, Caleb. I'm looking at you.
You just get the best snippets.
Clip that, Jen. Clip that. He rolled his eyes at me.
Clip it. Zoom in.
So we don't know we don't know. But I've been hearing about it long enough that that I wanted to say something. And then I didn't say anything. And then when the DM started coming in from affiliates, then I knew. Okay, then I knew. My favorite book is I don't even know if you call it a book. It's called The Tao Te Ching. It goes everywhere with me.
I bought that too. It's with me as well.
The pocket version?
Did you buy the Stephen Mitchell edition?
No, I just got whatever. It was at a local bookstore.
Is it little and look like this?
It's little, but it does not look like that.
I mean, besides being.
God damn it, Caleb.
Look, I just opened the book up to number 75. When taxes are too high, people go hungry. When the government is too intrusive, people lose their spirit. Act for the people's benefit. Trust them. Leave them alone. The great Tao has spoken.
That was a good one.
TAOCHING. I only keep it because it's written by a Chinese man, and I don't want anyone to think I'm racist.
Good call.
Thank you.
Reasonable.
I think that's it for the show. Tomorrow morning we have Annie Thorsdottir on. I think it's gonna be a fantastic show. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I'm very honored to talk to her. I will try to keep my language clean, Mr. Ken. I admire her as a human being. What she's done, I think, is awesome. HQ moves to Boulder to the ranch. No DEI council. Everyone starts carrying pistols. We can dream.
All right, Andrew.
I like it.
That is good. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, let me see who else is on. So tomorrow morning show is going to be great. And I'm very well prepared for it. Greg Glassman comes into Santa Cruz tomorrow. So hopefully I will have dinner with him. That will not be streamed live probably. On Thursday, we have David Lucas on at 7 a.m. If you don't know who that is, go ahead and Google his name. Then on the 27th, we have Athena Perez on at 7 a.m. You should run out. You do want to read her book, Lifting the Weight. I talked about it this morning. You have to read this book. We're going to talk a lot about this book, and we're going to talk a lot about her new seminar. If you want to take the L1 or you want to take Athena's seminar and you want to find it easily, you should go to the Sevon podcast, subscribe to the newsletter, and there are links to these two seminars at all times in every newsletter. Someone wrote, "Who's Greg Glassman?" I love it. Thank you. That just shows you're listening.
Look at our reach.
Those of you who are going to run off and suggest this is clickbait, I leave you with the statement that I said earlier. If I posted a picture of a cheetah and there wasn't a cheetah on the show, you would not be mad at me. It's ridiculous. I did not post it in any way and think for a second that you would think that I was going to have Dave on the show. But just that I feel like it's time to chat about Dave. Oh, and let's finish with this, please.
What is it?
Can we go to Vindicate? This shirt, this shirt.
Get it while it's legal. I don't know if I like that look you just gave.
I mean, I'm just in shock. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show.
TDC CEO shirt. You should get it now. Vindicate. It's a great shirt. I'm not sure how many we're going to have.
Get them while they're hot, though. Not many. It is an exclusive.
Hey, girl, you're live. What's up?
Well, I just wanted to say hi.
Hi. You're live
Hello.
on the show. We're live on the show right now.
Oh, shit. Well, I am freaking stoked. I'm freaking stoked. Talk to you on Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing show. I'm halfway through the book. It is fantastic. I am so stoked that I'm going to have you on. I'm so stoked to hear about your new seminar. It's like I'm at the 90-yard line as I am as excited about all the money I'm going to make off the TD CEO shirts.
You know, I see all those little comments down there. Yeah, no DEI council. They all know, right?
Yes.
I feel personally.
Athena is on the DEI council, and Athena,
yeah.
we are a little for more than acquaintances. Now they know.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone is welcome to my house. It's like I was telling someone the other day.
We host the best parties.
What's that?
You probably don't want to be on for this. What I'm about to say. It was nice talking to you. I'll see you Friday, okay?
All right.
Bye. Like I was saying, I told a friend today, I would have a threesome with a tranny, whether it was man to woman or woman to man. With my wife, of course. That's why it's a threesome.
Yeah.
My best friend might be transgender. I actually had a transgender person who was somewhere in the operation just less than a year ago in my house. You are welcome in my house. Of course you are. And I'll explain that to you why in a second, Tommy. I had a transgender person in my house watching the UFC, and we partied like fucking rock stars. But you cannot play women's sports if you were ever a man. And I have spoken. Tommy, here's the thing. You guys have to realize this, and this is what's the difference between people who have kids and people who don't have kids. No matter how often, no matter what I say about not liking someone, no matter what I say about not liking someone or having some frustration towards someone, or even my dear Andrew Weinstein, no one in my, as long as you're not hurting my kids, it's like nothing. Everything in life is relative. If I thought for a I would get on my knees, and if someone came in my house and Tommy had a gun, I would get on my knees and beg him for the gun so I could shoot the intruder. Like there's no in this world of drama and hatred. Once you have kids, the rest of this is just a joke. It's just fun. I know he doesn't have, or does he have kids? I don't know if he has kids. The rest of this is just a joke and fun relative to what my real life is like. My real life is putting on Band-Aids, kissing little boys, bathing them, getting them dressed, making sure that they're nice to girls, holding doors open, making sure that they wipe their butt, making sure they don't get hit by a car. That's my real life. This is just like I want to be a comedian, and I know some shit about CrossFit, so you guys are stuck with me. Okay, caller, go ahead.
Hey, Ron, first time caller. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Good etiquette.
Awesome. Hey. Quick question for you. Actually, two-parter. Do you think with like people's attention spans getting shorter, workouts like more of them, like workouts like Grace, Helen, Jackie, would be more entertaining to watch than say like the longer workouts like a ruck? And do you think the short ones determine the fittest person, or do you think the long ones make the fittest person?
God, I really want to talk to you about that. I just don't think this is the right show, but they're fucking great questions. I think that when we have James Sprague on, can you call back?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then, then last one. What do you think about, like, say there was like a random person that came up, Jim Smith was going against Medeiros. Do you think there's anyone at the highest level that's like, oh wait, this person might be Medeiros, might not? We don't know who Jim Smith is.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw an event, and it's gonna be called the California Hormone Games. And anyone in the fucking world, and it's going to be the biggest prize, bigger than the prize money purse at CrossFit Inc. I think it's going to be massive.
Oh wow!
And anyone in the world can come. We'll do a little open or something, our own little version. I don't know if that's trademark. Sorry if it is. I said opened.
Awesome. Oh.
And
don't copyright.
And you know who's going to come there and win that shit?
Who?
Justin. Because that fucking dude can win, like, with the most juiced up motherfuckers in the world or not. Like, there's no one who can beat him. He's the man. He really is. We're looking at fucking Tia with a cock.
Do you think people like Kai going into the final event, they should go to the hopper to make it totally random, so there was no chance of maybe it being pre-written?
Oh, you have me talking about the games. Can we do this when James Sprague is on?
I'm sorry,
okay,
man. I'll let you go.
I love you. Bye.
Thanks for the call. You know, the question about the long and short, though, my quick take on it is like the long's necessary, and you only need the true fans that are going to watch that start to finish. But if programmed right, the short ones are exciting because like what Dave always used to do at regionals is there was always event 7, there's 7 events usually, was always a sprint event at the end because he knew over time there's going to come down to where it's going to come down to that workout. And it's going to be by a few points, and you're going to have a big shuffle of the leaderboard, especially if you have those random dude that like this is their workout, so they're going to get first and everybody else is going to get the points that are left over. That's when it gets really good, is when you have the art of programming to include a good fitness of test, but do it in a way that also still captivates the audience. That was something that
I'm replacing Souza with really James Sprague too. Souza and the thumb both replaced.
That sucked. I thought that was pretty good.
No, it was great. It was great, but it was just about the games. No, what you said was great.
I was like, I got replaced.
No, just it's games talk. Mr. Olson, you're a good dude. Hi. I could show some stuff from the live call-in show. We've been on an hour. I do want to prepare. I want to get on the assault bike and prepare a little bit more for Annie. There was one. Let's finish with this. Caleb, can you pull up 181? Family Guy. Cheers. Thank you, Mr. Olson. Mr. Olson.
Olson dudes, good guys. Thank you.
That is a good dude. Donuts every show. Number 181, Family Guy.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, do you know what this is? This one's so good.
I do. I'm also laughing at Dick Butter's comment though.
Okay, here we go.
Can't get periods. Brian, it's 2022. There's no such thing as a boy anymore, or a girl. Just a vast sea of chubby theys and thems, so coddled by their sanctimonious woke parents who think activism is virtue signaling on Instagram. If Martin Luther King could come back and see what they were doing in his name, he'd never stop throwing up.
Maybe you are having your period.
Stewie, trust me, boys have their periods. Brian, it's 2022. There's no such.
Thank you guys for listening. I hope you were truly entertained. We will stay on top of this. Like